Hey everybody, Dirili here. Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of Amnesia Memories. Now in the last episode we got the good ending for Kent, and this episode we're going to go after his other endings, namely one normal ending and two bad endings. So first of all we're going to go after the normal ending, and I'll read you any new text that results as the results of different choices that I make. So let's see, the first thing we have here is August 10th. I have to say there might be, which is different. I see, and for what reason? Or can you not tell me?
Gah, he took it the wrong way again.
Anyway, regardless of the reason that man warned you, it's true that his remarks were unsettling. From now on, okay, so this is all the same, right? Yep. And this time I have to say, please calm down. I'm sorry. Was I really that upset? So much that you needed to admonish me. I see. Interesting. I'm glad you are handling this in a composed manner. Thank you for the calm advice. It's true that I seem to have lost my composure to a laughable level. I'll try to calm down, as you said. And this time we have to say thank you. No, this isn't something worthy of thanks. It's part of my apology for yesterday, after all. That's all I came here to do. I'm sorry for calling you over during work. It may be a little large, but you could share it with everyone, and this is all the same stuff. And we're back to the right one this time. I thought we were going to see the fireworks. And okay, I'll think about it. It's already dark outside. I'll go pick you up, so don't leave that spot.
Aw, this is too bad. You put a lot of effort into this. You even wore a yukata. But he's coming to pick you up, so he'll see the yukata at least. He said he'll make up for it, so maybe you should have him buy you a nice dinner. That might actually be better than watching fireworks in a crowded place.
Well, we don't have to go to a crowded place to watch fireworks. We could find some secluded little spot.
You know, Kent's a stubborn guy, but he seems to really like...
Okay. Oh, man, so if we make that choice, we don't even get to go to the festival. That sucks. And here we do the same thing. My boyfriend is Kent. Now we have to say, no, I wouldn't care at all either. Am I right? And there was no need to report on this misunderstanding. It was 1 week ago that we had a dispute over this issue, but it feels like it was longer. Back then, I probably would have gotten angry over the fact that you're bringing this up again now. But I don't feel that way at all. I feel afraid of doing something like that and upsetting you. It's likely that I feel this way because we've been able to relax and talk like this. And here we choose, yeah, it's okay. Okay, it's decided. And this time we say, I asked Kent instead of Kent asked me, which is wrong. I see. So that means you're the one who had feelings for Kent. You even saw me get totally rejected by him. It must have taken a lot of guts to ask him out. Yeah, you really like him that much?
We don't really know if that's the case. I wonder what really happened.
I know I shouldn't ask you this since I asked him out first, but what do you see in him? That's seriously something you of all people shouldn't be asking. I wonder if I'll find someone nice. Same choice. Okay, I'll try. And here we choose Toma again. I want you to stay with me, Kent. Did you prefer the past me? I want to admit everything. Don't mind if you misunderstood like before. And this time we have to choose please be patient. Right, I apologize. I need to calm down a little. I keep making these errors in front of you.
Phew, that was a surprise.
This isn't the time to be thinking of such unnecessary things. If I don't concentrate, I won't make it in time for the conference. Same met from the other day. And can we hurry home? And here we actually had to choose let's run away, which is not a good idea.
Yeah, we can do that. Okay, there's a back door for employees. If you leave from there, you should be able to go home and avoid Kent in the cafe. Although, I feel a little bad for Kent, seeing how he's waiting. Just sneak out and...
Where do you think you're going?
What? He was waiting outside?
You were trying to go home alone just now, weren't you? Let's go home.
Wait, isn't he going to ask? We'd be grateful if he didn't ask anything, but this is kind of anticlimactic.
Hey, I have to skip to the next thing already? To say I'm sorry for trying to hide it. Couldn't trust anyone. I see. That's right, your family lives far away. It's only natural that you didn't know who to trust. It seemed like you trusted me to some extent, but I guess not enough to consult me on an important matter like this. Still, I see. So you really forgot.
Was it really that bad before?
You want to know? You really are strong. I wouldn't be able to do the same. However, I know this is something I need to talk about. You have every right to know exactly who you are.
And now we say, why are you here, Kent?
I brought you here.
Huh? Are you half asleep or something? Do you remember collapsing?
It's okay, I just need to sleep a little. I see, then get some rest. I'll be here all day. If you need anything, just ask. And this time, please do your best. Yes, thank you. Also, there's one more thing I wanted to tell you.
Again, love is irrational?
And here, I kind of wanted to get jealous. I feel like that's the biggest reason why we wouldn't get the good ending.
Don't come crying to me. His jealousy might be more than you can handle.
Received a new message. Sounds good. Let's go all out and make him so jealous he causes a huge scene.
No, but really, stop it. Don't play jokes like that. Anyway, that settles our plans for 3 days from now.
Is it weird to like someone you didn't know before? That's normal, as long as you're not overly narrow-minded. Shin actually disliked me for the longest time. Because you're annoying. See? It's fine. It's pretty normal to start liking someone you disliked once before.
I see. That's right. That's reassuring.
Anyway, about that movie. This time we say nothing bad? I see. Not yet, at least. I wonder when those memories will return. Likely not too long from now. To be honest, it's painful just waiting for that day to come. I start wanting to talk to you about it. But I'm afraid to talk about it. When I think that I could make you cry again, I become so afraid and confused. I'm pathetic.
It'll be okay. No matter what you remember, you won't see Kent the same way you did before, right, Dirili? That's because you've seen the kind side of Kent all this time. This isn't the same as the time when you only knew him as crabby and unsociable. And I'm sure Kent is fully aware of that too.
Alright, so this time, Orion's saying this stuff to me, whereas before he was saying it to Kent. That's why it's forcing us to read.
He knows it's not the same as before, but he's still scared. You need to remember for him. You need to remember and tell him that it'll all be okay.
I wonder if Kent will be okay.
I don't know. I really wonder if he'll be alright. I doubt he's feeling calm, and if he doesn't have his notes on top of that. Maybe we should go get them. It's not that far away. You'll have to go outside alone, but this is an emergency.
So we didn't really have a choice. They're just toying with our emotions. Would it be possible to change the order of the presentations? I don't have much time until the conference begins. If I can do my presentation first, it shouldn't take much time to finish. Wait right here. I'll go negotiate with the committee. No, I'll back you up. I think I'm better at convincing people. It would be best if the person in charge was a woman. You have my thanks, EQ. Whoops, darn it, I missed a line. Okay, you seem to be doing well. You'll probably need to stay in the hospital for a few days for observation. Have you contacted your family? Excuse me. Kent! Are you family? We'd like to discuss her hospital arrangements. No, we can't get in contact with her family. As for her hospital arrangements, I could take care of that as her representative. Is that okay? Very well. The required items are written here. Please prepare them by tonight. I'll come back later. Until then. Kent came. But it's still early. What about the conference? You seem better than expected. I'm relieved. Oh, about the conference. I presented first, then left immediately. There was supposed to be a get-together after the conference, but I didn't really care about that. I just wanted to see that you were safe as soon as I got out. To think you'd be involved in an accident. It's exactly as that man said. You can't be left alone. Oh, that reminds me. It felt like someone pushed me. Could it have been Ukyo? You can't be alone here tonight. I'm worried about you. If you don't mind the idea, could I stay here overnight? I want to see how you're doing, at least for a day. Didn't they say in the last game that he couldn't stay here? I'm sorry for leaving you alone. I think it's supposed to say you and not me. It doesn't make any sense for sorry for leaving me alone. He's going to be here. That's good. If Kent stays here, I'll be okay. I wonder when I started feeling this way.
Hey. Hey, Dirili, can you see me? Alright.
Wait, is this the same stuff? Yep. Anyway, what did you think when you remembered? Is it okay for me to be here? Do you still wish to talk to me? If you apologize, that's the end of it. Is it really okay? Really? Yes. It seems when I argue through reason, I end up hurting people. Back then, I doubt I was thinking about your feelings at all. I had intended to cheer you up. I told you to change the way you felt. I didn't think that would make you cry. I had no intention of hurting you. I was shocked, and I regretted saying the things I said. I'm still regretting it now. I'm sorry about back then. Thank you very much. Is this really okay? You won't tell me to leave. You don't want to revoke our current dating status. Dirili, I made you cry, but you'll still forgive me. Someone close to me said this, I think. They said it's okay. They said I wouldn't see you the same way as I did before. Yeah, that's right. Even knowing the past, I can't see him the same way as before. That's because I know now that Kent is a truly kind person. It's okay. Dirili, I'll do my best not to ever make you cry again. If there's anything I do that you don't like, tell me. I will treasure you. Yes. Finally some different material again. But in the end, you quickly finished your presentation to come to the hospital, right? It's got to be love. But because you were able to finish, your application to study abroad was accepted. Is it really okay for you two to be separated? That hasn't been decided yet. The official results would be disclosed on the 31st. Although, it's already pretty much decided. Studying abroad. That's right. Kent was going to study abroad when he finished the conference. Soon, we won't be able to see each other. I've been thinking for a while about what to say to you. However, I can't come up with the appropriate words. I feel that it's presumptuous to assume that you'd miss me. However, I also can't imagine that you'd be happy about this either. Do you mind if I interpret the complicated look on your face in my own way? Dirili, to fully confess the truth, I'm unable to become happy about this decision. I won't be able to see you. The 3 days before the conference were painful enough. I don't know if I'd be able to endure the entire year. I don't know if you'd welcome me back with the same smiling face I've grown accustomed to when I return either. I might speak and behave like I'm tough, but I'm actually afraid to go through with this. How pathetic of me. Is it really okay for me to dream of a future with you? Dirili, it's 1 year. Can I ask you to wait for me for just 1 year? Do you mind if I hope for you to welcome me back when I return? Yes, I'll be waiting. Please, come back soon. Thank you. Just wait. Three weeks later. That's our extra CG. No, Kent, take us with you. Doesn't your family make enough money? Kent, you need to go. I know, you don't have to say that. I'm sorry. Could you tell me you'll be lonely? That you want to see me again? I don't care if it's a lie. If you just say that, I'll believe you, and I'll be able to let go of these hands. I'll be lonely. I want to see you again. That's not a lie. I'll be waiting for you to return. Kent, they're going to finish boarding soon. I know. I'll go. I'll send you a message. I might not know what to write, and it might end up being brief just like before, but... I'd be happy even with just good morning and good night. I'll be waiting. If possible, I'd be happy if you replied to me. That's... It seems you were holding back before because you thought you'd appear soft. But I'm correct to assume that you don't dislike me as much now, right? Of course. I'm sorry about before. I'll reply to you from now on. Yes, I have high hopes for that. I feel like I've dreamed for a long time about the day that I could see you smile. I want to believe that I won't wake up from that dream, even if I let go of these hands. I'll be off. Goodbye. Ah, it's a message from Kent. It's morning, so it's probably good morning. Received a new message. I want to see you. Well, that was still a pretty sweet ending. The good ending was a lot better, definitely. But, yeah, honestly, that good ending was better than, most of my favorite guys tend to get anyway, so... I'm really happy that he got a really good ending. My favorite guys tend to get screwed over most of the time. Okay, and now I am going to go for the bad endings, so let me see. Okay, let me get out of this. Cancel. Continue something. Let's see, how do I get bad ending number 1? Oh, I have to start from the beginning again and probably make all different choices. And just as before, we choose to sit down for now. Oh, choose sit down here. You. Are you so displeased with my attitude that you'll start acting like some delinquent girl?
This is bad. I guess being polite was the right choice. Just forget she said that.
I don't like that attitude. Ah, I see. An answer I'd expect from you. It is very much like you. Although I'm not surprised at your response, the cause of your displeasure is still ambiguous to me. Why you seem upset, and what you mean by that attitude, are things I'd like to know. Our arguments are always disconnected at the most basic level. It's almost intriguing.
It looks like you managed to recreate the same attitude as before, but he seems really mad still.
You aren't going to talk back. What's wrong with you today? Is all the same stuff? No? Oops. You are behaving very strangely. I feel as though I'm in the wrong. Let's stop this. I didn't come here with a desire to fight. I simply wish to know what you think is the problem. If you can't tell me now, you can tell me about it later. I don't mind if you text it to me either. And this time we have to make an incorrect... I wonder if it matters if I said the other incorrect response. Incorrect. You really aren't a student worth teaching. Rude.
Wait, his student?
Sorry, but I'll have to pay for half. This is for your own good. This is our lesson. Now then, let's go.
What did he mean by student? Could this be forbidden love between teacher and student?
Why did we walk this way? This time we still say good morning and good night are enough. Do you want to meet me at my work? Why?
Don't ask why.
I don't dislike that cafe, but I don't feel any need to go there. Do you like your workplace that much? However, you desire to go to your workplace on the day off. Oh, same stuff. It's because I don't feel confident in my work. What? Your work skills? It's been 4 months since you started. How bad are you at learning? Did you make a mistake? Regardless, all you have to do is ask if you can borrow their work manual, and come here when you're finished. See you later.
He just said what he wanted and then hung up.
I came to borrow a manual again. No, I'm coming. I see. Then that's good. And call Kent like before. This time we have to say ...
Oh well. The main thing you need to do is study for work. Okay, just take out the manual.
What are you talking about? Can I go too? What are you saying? You just collapsed a moment ago. And you're not at drinking age yet. You didn't hear him say that this would be over drinks?
The unmovable wall of age is stopping us from gathering the information that we need.
Sorry, but this will be a talk between men.
A gender barrier too? This is so unfair.
I'll get my things ready. You go home when you feel better, Dirili.
Alright, you're getting by. I think you're doing fine, but maybe it's worse than it looks. The manager's eyes are really scary. But I think you're doing really well, seeing how you have no memories.
Why is this different?
Oh, what's this? Are you not feeling well today? Leave us alone. She's doing amazingly, all things considered.
And this time we have to say ...
That's right. Judging by your past attitude, it would be safer not to reply. It seems like you never replied to him before anyway. Alright, that should do it for the reply.
Which was nothing at all. It's okay, I'm fine. And again, I'm looking forward to it. And this time I have to say I like that he's so earnest. But there's plenty of guys who are really earnest. I won't give up. I'll show you. I'll definitely steal him away from you. Don't you want to talk about anything? Are you really going to study abroad? What? You're bringing this up now.
Wait, that's too direct. Weren't you already supposed to know he's going to study abroad? We need to change the subject before he starts questioning us. And now we have to choose coworkers. So we're supposed to be raising our suspicion level, I guess. And say what again? You'll break up with me if you're tired of me again. I don't have much to say. Huh, I see. So there's nothing you want to talk to me about. That's not it. Why does he always take everything in such a negative way? She really has nothing to talk about, and when she tries to talk, it always turns into an argument.
You see, there's something I think about when we walk like this. Tell me why you're always so belligerent. That made him smile. I had to put a lot of effort into confessing, but you're the same as always. Well, the reason is likely habit, for the same reason that you're frequently belligerent as well. Even now, I just like to throw the same question right back at you, and I can hardly contain myself. Ikkyu told me to say how I really feel, so I gave it a try, but it didn't seem very effective. If we speak for too long, we'll likely end up arguing again. Let's go back. The wind's pretty cold today. No, I don't think I need this. I'll be rude about it. I see. You're no longer my student, so I suppose that was an unnecessary concern. I thought this was going too far myself. Don't worry about it. I'll be going now. I plan to be home tomorrow. I'd like it if you visited, if possible. See you later. Oh, he's still nice to me even though it's so rude.
Wow, today's Kent was really kind. It made me feel weird.
All of the choices again? Then you don't need to call me over. Sorry about that. I'm sure the time you spend here is boring. And it would just cause you trouble if I'm the one who called you over and then complain about not getting my work done.
Well, that's right, but he doesn't have to be so harsh about it. If you don't choose your words wisely, he'll take it the wrong way.
I'm sorry. I was planning for us to have a peaceful day today. Anyway, I won't be able to talk with you much, but if you need anything, feel free to ask.
Yeah, there's nothing to do, so I guess we should read the manual some more and get better at work. Kent looks pretty busy, so it would be better to leave him alone.
Are you studying for work again? Oops. You sure are dedicated.
Not really. She just has some very special circumstances.
And we have to say that's right again. This time we say there might be. Please calm down, which of course we did in the last one. This time it's thank you. I thought we were going to see the fireworks. I just wanted to go with you. This time we have to say I don't mind. I see. That's good then. I don't think I've been to a festival since I was a child. And again with the goldfish scoop stalls. And again, my boyfriend is Kent. No, I wouldn't care at all either. Yeah, it's okay. I ask Kent. And okay, I'll try. Say, I don't know either. Although this is definitely going to put us over on the suspicion. Huh? What are you talking about? That's not even possible.
Well, it's not like she would know.
Actually, yeah, it is like we would know. We're all childhood friends. Oh well. My brother's name is Toma. He had a math lesson with you before. The lesson I gave at Myoga University, where I was invited by Sawa and the others, although I hesitate to call that a lesson. Now I understand. I heard that most of the people there were co-workers, but I see your brother was there as well. Yes, that's why I know about you. I also heard that Dirili disliked you, yet you managed to hold on and get her to go out with you. This time we have to say, I'll just stay with Sawa and the others. Which is not very romantic, but men like Shin are with Sawa. It's not like I'm doubtful of them, but I really want you to be near me. I'm sorry for dragging you away so forcefully. I'm sure you were surprised. Did I really change that much? You don't realize it. Actually, I myself might have just changed more than I've realized as well. Although it's a little bit wasteful to just talk since we're at the pool. Let's swim a little. I don't want to face any danger. I'm a coward.
If it wasn't for Kent studying abroad, you would have plenty of time to find that out. And if you don't mind being separated from Kent, then that really doesn't matter either.
Dirili, why have you been staring at me like that? It's distracting. It was just a misunderstanding. I see. Yes, that should have been obvious. I'm sure you were simply thinking about something and happened to be looking my way. Do you not intend to tell me what you were thinking about then? It seems it is not something that's easy to talk about. That's fine. This isn't the time to be thinking of such unnecessary things. If I don't concentrate, I won't make it in time for the conference. This time we say, I'm not sure, do I? Raising Kent's suspicion more.
Good. Answer his question with a question. That's a good way of avoiding it.
Not if we sound suspicious. So, you're trying to avoid answering.
Kent seems really suspicious about this.
Regardless, I'm glad you seem well. Be very careful when you go about your life, and be especially careful around me. Wait, what exactly do you know? Nothing that I can talk about at this stage. More importantly, Kent, take good care of her. And this time we say, my attitude hasn't changed. It doesn't seem that way to you. Why do you deny it? What are you hiding?
He's more suspicious.
Anyway, that man is dangerous. I should get you home before it's completely dark outside. He's not pressing this issue? You have work tomorrow, right? I'll come to the cafe to pick you up. So don't go home alone, got it?
We're grateful, but... what should we do? He's really suspicious.
Time to run away again? And time to say I'm sorry for trying to hide it again. Regardless, there isn't anything I can do for you. Let's go to the hospital. They should be open at night. No!
Well, wait a minute.
I know a neurosurgeon at a hospital affiliated with Seichi University. I'll introduce you. He's quite talented.
No, this isn't about talent.
I'm curious about many things, such as why you forgot, and exactly what you forgot, but... Speaking to a doctor would be better than speaking to me. I'm sure he could offer you some sound deductions as well.
No, she can't. If she told the doctor there's a spirit possessing me, they'd hospitalize her for sure.
Your family lives pretty far away. I'm sure you were burdening yourself all this time without anyone to talk to. I'm sorry I didn't realize this sooner. I could tell immediately that your attitude changed after all. I guess I was just foolishly hopeful. Foolish expectations. And foolish dreams. Oh, that's so sad.
Wait a minute. You can make those dreams a reality. So just wait a second.
I'll leave the rest to the doctors.
No! Hey, Kent's here to see you. Kent, don't you remember him?
How do you feel? Try not to think too hard. The doctors were saying that you're improving.
That's not true at all. She's getting worse and worse. You realize that too, Kent. This isn't just ordinary amnesia. If she doesn't have any stimulation, she really will just keep getting worse.
Even if you forget me, I won't ever forget you. I'll always find the time to visit. Please don't give up.
The thing we needed to avoid the most really happened. I'm sorry. I couldn't help you.
Bad end. Well, it doesn't say bad end, it just says end, but that's a bad ending. Okay, so going for the last bad ending. I think I'll be able to fit all this in one video. They're not really giving us a whole lot of extra stuff with these. Back to maybe we should hold hands. And I do. And could you say it again this time? Let's see how he'll take that. Could you give me a break? I can't say something like that again. Oh, come on. He'll be rude and decline his math book again. All the choices again. You don't need to call me over. And that's right again. There might be. Please calm down again. Thank you. I thought we were going to see the fireworks. I just wanted to go with you. Maybe you could hold me tighter. And again, the goldfish scoop stalls. My boyfriend is Kent. Nope, I wouldn't care either. Yeah, it's okay. Kent asked me. Kent is very busy. Yeah, I'm sure he is, but there'll be other men there. Don't you think he'll get mad if you go without telling him?
I don't know about mad, but he would get jealous. I guess you should contact him. If you ask him if you can go, there shouldn't be a problem.
Received a new message. A trip to the pool with coworkers. Aren't there men among them? I'm not in a position to tell you what you can and can't do, but I can't say that I like this.
Huh? He doesn't seem to like the idea of you going. Maybe you should invite him. Then, would you like to come along too? Yeah, I think you can send him that.
Received a message? If there are no issues with my going, I'll accompany you.
Whoa, very assertive.
Oh, I got a reply from Shin. He says I'll go. I don't know either. Stay with Sawa and the others. Did I really change that much? Don't want to face danger. Don't mind if you misunderstand. ... I'm not sure, do I? My attitude hasn't changed. You're imagining things. Run away! I'm sorry for hiding it. I couldn't trust anyone. Was it really that bad before? Why are you here, Kent? It's okay, I just need to sleep a little. Which I do in real life. Thank you, I'll stay over. Please do your best. Love is irrational. And I want to make him jealous. I really do wonder why I disliked him before. I wonder if Kent will be okay. And here's where the difference is. I doubt she would be happy even if I went. She might get angry at me and ask me why I blew my chance. If that's what you believe, and that's your answer. I'm sorry. I'll go to the auditorium now. Could you help me prepare? Huh? Someone's here. Who? Why is he staring at me like that? He's not a nurse? Why is he holding me in his arms? Why? I can tell he's a man, but who is it? His arms are really warm. Kent? We're walking down a hallway. Where are we going? We're going upstairs. Is this Ukyo? It's cold. Is this the roof? Why would we come here? Isn't it beautiful at night? Huh? He's not Kent. This is good. The final thing we see is the beautiful expanse of night. Did you think you'd be safe in a hospital? So naive. Anyone can get into a hospital easily. And after I warned you so much about not being alone, you really are an idiot. But you know, I loved you. Ukyo. I'm being dropped. I'm falling. I'm flying. Ukyo's smiling face is getting further away. At this rate, I'll die. See, I know what's going on with Ukyo because I watched the anime a long time ago. Not a long time ago. I watched the anime a while ago. So I'm not surprised, but I'm not going to say anything to all you out there. I'm not going to spoil it for you. Alright, well that was all of the material for Kent. And we're going to do a Shin story next. Go for his, do the same thing we did with Kent. The good ending, and then normal ending, and then bad endings. So I hope to see you there, or in some of my other future videos. And I'd be so grateful for any likes, comments, subscriptions, or shares with your friends to show some support. Thank you so much for joining me, and I wish you all health, happiness, and safety. Dirili signing out. Bye bye everybody.